You know, November is National Adoption Month, and there are more than 10,000 children in foster care in our state. According to Child Protective Services, 69 kids are waiting to be adopted in Maricopa County, and they're primarily over the age of 10 and primarily African-American boys. Chrissy Edwards is the Senior Licensing Specialist at Arizona Children's Association, and she joins us with everything you need to know about adoption today. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Well, first of all, let's just talk a little bit about the 10,000 children. That just seems overwhelming to me. Are they all waiting to be adopted?
They are not. Those are children in foster care. Many of them will be reunified with their bio families, or they'll be adopted by their foster parents.
Yeah, in fact, there really are about 363 kids in the state who are up for adoption.
Yes.
Yeah, and 69 of those are here in Maricopa County. What are the requirements for being a foster parent or being an adoptive parent?
You have to be a U.S. resident, a legal U.S. resident. You have to be 18 or older to adopt, 21 or older to be a foster parent. Mm-hmm. You have to pass a background check. You have to be physically, mentally, and emotionally able to care for foster children. And you just have to be able to love the kids.
Yeah, and economically, you need to be able to afford this, right? So that's something that as you take a child into your home, you need to know. Proof of economic stability. You also have to have that fingerprint. That's that background check.
Yes.
And that happens for everybody, and obviously that's a really good thing, too. How long does this process take, then?
The process can take about 9 to 12 months, and it includes a 10-week training and a background check and a home study to get licensed.
Okay, and then what happens once you're matched with a child? What is that process?
Once you're matched with a child, we develop a transition plan to move that child into your home, and that plan is child-specific, so it depends on the needs of that child and how the individual needs of that family.
Yeah. You know, you hear oftentimes that a child will go into a foster parent's home, and then they go back into the main agency again, and back and forth. How long does it really take for a child to be adopted?
It depends on each child's case. Everyone is specific. The average is about 2 years.
About 2 years, yeah. So for people who are watching and they say, okay, you know what, I've looked at the criteria and I understand the requirements and this is something I've really thought about and would like to do, where do they begin? How do they start this?
I think the first step is to go to an orientation, and they're held all around the valley. You can go to the website www.azkidsneedyou.gov, and you can find the orientation schedule on
Okay, and that's AZ Kids Need You, and it's right there on your screen. The U is actually just the letter U.gov. And then you start to see kind of what this all entails.
Yes.
And what we're really looking for here are people who are ready to make a lifetime commitment.
Yes.
Because that's really important for these children who have had perhaps very unstable situations up until this time period.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So if you don't want to adopt, but you do want to be part of the process, because there's still a lot that you could do besides actually bringing a child into your home full time, what are some of those other roles you could take on?
You could become a court-appointed special advocate to work with the children, or you could volunteer for the Foster Care Review Board. All of those things are listed on that website.
Okay. And is there a real need for those? I mean, are you looking for volunteers?
We're always looking for volunteers to support these kids.
Okay. I want to give the website one more time. It's azkidsneedyou.gov if you're interested in being a foster parent or adopting a child full-time here in Arizona. Chrissy, thanks for being with us. We appreciate it. Chrissy.